Hello everyone, it's Carol from the Crafty Emporium here. I want to talk to you about the 30-day challenge that I'm setting up on my YouTube channel. The challenge is to create a journal, but what I'm actually going to be doing is every day throughout July, so for 30 days, I will talk to you about the pages within the journal and how you make certain pockets and tuck spots and such like. Now, I'm using specific materials in my journal. You can use whatever you so wish. I'm going to go through the material list in a moment, but this is the magazine that I'm going to be using in my particular journal. It's called What Every Woman Should Know, Lifestyle Lessons from the 1930s. Now, I purchased this magazine quite a few months ago now from WH Smith's, and it was $5.99. But if I show you the inside of the magazine, it is just page after page on a glossy type paper of things that were taken from the newspaper from the 1930s. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of images and text to use. Now, I'm also going to be doing, alongside the journal for this, I'm going to use a digital kit as well to show you how you can utilize those images within the journal. Now, I'm not going to show you the journal just yet because it's not quite complete, because the pages are being chosen elsewhere, but I'm using, in fact, let me just show you first. I'm using a gift bag. That's what I'm using as my cover. You don't have to use a gift bag. You can use whatever form you like for your cover, but that's what I'm going to teach you, is how you can use a gift bag to make this journal. And that's how chunky she is so far. Okay, so she's going to be a chunky monkey. This is just the page decoration. This is not including any tags or journaling cards. That's just purely from the page decoration. All right, so you can see she's going to be a chunky one. All right, now you will need a pen and paper, because you can pause this to be able to keep up, but this is the material list that I've made to be able to make this journal, and I'm going to read this out to you as well. But if you run off now to go and get a pen and paper, are you back yet? Hello? Is anybody there? Oh, I'll make a start and then you'll have to just put it on pause, won't you? Right, okay, so let me show you, make sure I'm in frame. There we go. So the 30-day challenge, which is created by me, 2018, and the material list. Please remember that the material list below has been created with the materials I have used to create my journal. You will therefore need to alter the material list to suit your own requirements. I am also in the UK, and so some of the materials are different in the rest of the world. Change them accordingly. It has also been created with the 1930s What Every Woman Should Know magazine as the main source for images and page decorations. That's that one. It is also worth noting that I will be using A4 pages within my journal. So again, if you are using letter paper or any other size paper, you'll need to alter the sizes of other materials to suit your own requirements. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to go into focus. Maybe not. I'll have it about there, I think. So the cover, I'm using a gift bag which measures 7.5 by 9.5. Now the reason why I'm using that size is A, I've got them already, but B, if I fold a piece of A4 paper in half, as you saw from the journal that I showed you, it fits inside that bag perfectly. You need 2 pieces of Tyvek, each measuring 2 inch by 8 inch. 2 pieces of A4 black card, 210 GSM to strengthen the inside cover. decorations and images to decorate the front cover. I will only be teaching how to use the gift bag as the cover, so if you're using any other cover method, you will need to research this yourself. Okay, the pages. As mentioned previously, I'm using A4 paper. Please use what you have already in your stash if you wish and to suit the size of the cover you make. Ooh, that was a loud wagon going by. 20 plus pages of coffee dyed paper and 2 plus pages of coffee dyed card. Now the reason why I've said plus pages is because you may wish to add extra pages into your journal for writing on, but as I say, I haven't quite finished it yet either. I've used about 18 pages so far, so 20 plus pages should see you about right. You will also need 2 coffee dyed index cards which measure 5" by 7.5 inch. Hey, where have you been? You're late. Come on, hurry up. You're going to have to rewind the video now. Yeah, rewind it and then you'll be able to, because I've just read this first part out. Anyway, you'll catch up. I'm sure you will. Okay, where was I? Everything else. I used the magazine mentioned above, that one there, to decorate my pages, but use any paper pad or digital images of your own choice. Glue. So I used Collal glue, PVA tacky glue, the one from Hobbycraft, Bostik all-purpose or glossy accents or Yoo-hoo glue. So you need something that has got a little bit of strength to it to hold the heavier stuff to the paper. I used Distress ink and I used Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo. I used a variety of coffee dyed papers for decorating the backs of images for tags and note cards. So like graph paper, coffee dyed paper, graph paper, ledger paper, that was the other word I was looking for. So any other kinds of papers that you've got for decorating the backs of your tags and your note cards so that you can write on those. I also used 2 sheets of vintage music paper for one of the decorative parts of the journal. I also used a file folder, but you can just use ordinary card. I used a piece of card which measures 3.5 inch by 5.5 inch, which is for one of the pockets, and it is embossed. That is the class for that day, is going to be about embossing a piece of card. I used a rectangle envelope. The size again will depend on the pages that you're using. I used it for a centre, so it's folded in half. You will also need 2 square envelopes. They need to obviously also fit the size of your paper. I used 5 magnets. Now that's optional. So there are other methods which I will go through with you as an alternative to the magnets. I used lace, buttons, seam binding, eyelash trim and some die cuts. So that's the list. So I'll just hold it here for a second for the latecomers who couldn't find a pen that worked. So that's the material list. There's the cover. I don't know if that's in focus. I can't see with my glasses. There we go. If I keep doing that and then you can pause at the point where it's in focus. Then there's the everything else and the pages. Alright, so that starts 1st of July. So I hope that you'll be able to join us. There's a group of us already dedicated to doing this project. I'm going to post it onto other groups so that you can hopefully come along and join us. It's free of charge. So I hope you'll come and we'll see you there. See you later. Bye.